Hey, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to make a video because I was getting a lot of questions about what my diet pretty much consisted of, and I kind of just wanted to do a review on some of the products that I've been putting on my stories, on my Instagram, and kind of just circle back with you and give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down on certain things. So starting off with the pea protein, I used the whole entire thing. I'll start with the negative. The taste is not there, you guys. It's just not great. I tried almond milk, I tried like stevia drops, I tried like honey, I tried masking the taste, but honestly I just had to like just chug it, like not even breathe, because the taste isn't there. But on the flip side, I found it to be a really good protein. I didn't have any crazy breakouts or anything from it. It's no soy, no dairy. So yeah, the only ingredient is yellow pea protein. So that's literally the only ingredient. I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyway, I just did 1 scoop with water pretty much every day after my workout with half of a banana, and it seemed to work great for me. I saw like my mass like pretty much stayed the same, and I was getting about the same amount of protein, 24 grams of protein a day just from this one shake. I do recommend it. It's I just don't know if it's like 100% the best one out there. So I'm gonna keep my options open. I'm always getting questions on, do I eat bread? Yeah, I'm like human, I eat bread. Like, I don't know, you think I'm like a robot or something. So the bread that I like to use is this organic sprouted wheat bread. I've just has a good amount of protein and fiber, which is why I like to have it. And I pretty much just like will always do a 1 slicer. I'm like, you know, how Tyra Banks used to say, just take 1 bun off, and like that's just the way you got to do it. So I mean, I just always kind of just took half of the bread off to begin with, unless it's like I'm at like a really good restaurant or something and it's like this amazing burger or like this amazing like sandwich or something, then I'll have like the entire thing. But on a day-to-day, like when I'm just making myself a little snack or something like around the house, I'll just get 1 slice of this with almond butter, or like almond butter with slices of banana. That's also pretty good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for bread. I do eat bread. It's organic sprouted wheat bread, and it says it's diabetic lifestyle, which I don't know if you knew that, but my sister's diabetic, so that's honestly where I got a lot of my nutrition tips from. Okay, so one of my favorite things to eat, like everybody else, is fried chicken. Like, you know, Southern fried chicken to me is just so dank. So I obviously can't really like indulge in the traditional way of having breaded fried chicken all the time, but I discovered coconut flour. Oh my god. What a game changer. I pretty much can just, you know, whatever, wash the chicken, and then I just put it, like dice it, like I don't know how you say it correctly, but I pretty much just like spread it coconut flour on the chicken on both sides, and I cook it in coconut oil, and it's fried chicken, and it's really good. I haven't had any issues with it, and I think that it's just another version of going about having something that you like, but just finding a healthier version to do it. That's pretty much been my motto for like the past 10 years, is just I know the foods that I like to eat, so I just find healthy ways of making them, so that I kind of trick myself into eating the same things all the time, but you know, it's always like a healthier version of the original. So I get to indulge once in a while when we're out and about and we're at a restaurant and they don't have coconut flour chicken. I'll indulge in times like that. But then for the most part, if you like fried chicken like me, then you should definitely try this. I really recommend it. So it's just coconut flour, coconut oil. That's it. As far as like sides go for my dinners and stuff like that, I think that cauliflower has had the biggest glow up of ever. You can have it literally any way that you want. You can have it mashed, you can have it as rice, you can have it just steamed, you can have it every other way. I always say, if you can, use the actual vegetables, like actually go and get cauliflower and like make it yourself, like it's the best way. But I get it, like some people work till 6 o'clock or you don't have time to go to the grocery store. So I did find this cauliflower rice that they sell at my grocery store, and I've been using it and it's pretty good. It only has 25 calories per serving, and it's paleo, it's keto, and it's called Earthly Choice. So this is also a good option if you're like a workaholic and you don't have time to get to the grocery store. Maybe get a couple of these, some coconut flour chicken, voila. So that's pretty much it as far as, my diet, as far as like, fun things that I've been trying out lately. But my diet pretty much for the most part, I don't know if you guys know this, but I do intermittent fasting. So, did I say that right? Intermittent fasting. So I pretty much eat between like an 8-hour window every single day. So I'll maybe start eating one day at like 10 or 11 and I'll stop eating like around 6 or 7. Or sometimes like I'll start eating at like 12 and then like I won't eat again. I'll start eating at 12 and then I'll stop eating like at 7 or 8. So that's pretty much what I try to stay between most of the time. It's not perfect. Sometimes like I need to do an early workout and I need to have at least like half a banana or something before I start the workout. So sometimes that window time will start a little bit early in the day. But then I don't really have a problem keeping up with it. It's pretty simple for me. But I've been doing it for like since I was in high school. I don't even remember the last time I had like a full on like breakfast all the time, like that's just not what I don't wake up with like a huge appetite to begin with. I'm more of like a nighttime eater or like a daytime snacker for the most part. So that's pretty much how I like tricked my stomach or trained my stomach to kind of say I'm hungry. So pretty much I will start my day with maybe like an acai bowl, half a banana, like I said, fruits, oatmeal. I don't typically use like a lot of sweeteners and things. I just kind of eat it like as simple as possible when I'm like cooking it, as far as like seasonings and things go. And then usually like afterwards, after like my workout, I'll always have like a pea protein shake. I don't do dairy for the most part. People also think that I'm vegan for some reason. I'm not 100% vegan. I'm like more dairy free. I don't do the milks and the cheeses as much as like I used to when I was like a teenager. I kind of cut that down in my early 20s, and I saw like a really big change in just my skin and my aesthetic and my health in general. So I just don't think that dairy is like a great option for me all the time. So that's a little bit more about me and like what my diet consists of. What else? So yeah, so then after my workouts, I'll have like the pea protein shake, I'll have another half of my banana. I'll either have like a slice of, that bread. I'll have a slice of sprouted wheat bread with almond butter, or I'll put the banana with the almond butter all together. And that will pretty much last me until it's kind of time for dinner. And then for dinner, I pretty much always stick to the method of, I guess like Atkinsy, where it's like more protein based. So that's pretty much what I just like. I grew up, you know, Cuban, so black beans and like chicken were kind of already easy for me because there were things that I already really enjoyed. And I mean, I'm kind of a boring eater sometimes because I can eat the same meal a lot of the same like nights in a row, which I think helps me because my body has that consistency where it constantly knows the same foods that it's getting, and it's easy for my body to metabolize that because I'm not like putting crazy amounts of different foods and, you know, different things through my body all the time. It's kind of a little bit robotic sometimes. But it pretty much consists of, I always do vegetables, and I always like have kale or I'll have spinach just around that I'll have before I actually eat or while I'm eating. And I pretty much like to have maybe 1.5 pieces of chicken. I don't do red meats a lot. I'm not into fish. I mean, I'm like not into like seafood, a lot of seafood. I'll have it once in a while, but for the most part, I'm very much a chicken or just no protein at all. Sometimes like I'll have chickpeas or like a different version of a protein, like a more vegetable style protein. And I always keep my starches and my carbs at a minimal. Like I really don't like to do any carbs, but that's kind of crazy and impossible sometimes. But I always just try to limit that quantity really down. So that's pretty much what my day looks like. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you have any more questions. All right, bye.